Hello students, I hope you all are good. So in the previous video I have explained you that how to represent rational numbers on the number line and also how to find rational numbers between the two given rational numbers. So in today's video we are going to do exercise 1.2 which is based on these topics. So let's start the exercise 1.2. So the first question is that represent these numbers on the number line. These rational numbers we have to represent on the number line, and the rational number is 7 by 4 and minus 5 by 6. So first one is 7 by 4. That means between the two given numbers, this 1 and 2 or 0 and 1, we have to divide that in 4 equal parts because the denominator is 4. So if you see the first one, dot represents your 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4, and this 4 by 4 makes 1. Similarly 5 by 4, 6 by 4, and this is 7 by 4, which is the question, because 2 is your what? 8 by 4. Similarly minus 5 by 6 is what? We have to divide this in 6 equal parts. This is minus, so we'll move to the left side. 6 equal parts. First one is minus 1 by 6, minus 2 by 3, 3 by 6, 4 by 6, and this is 5 by 6. Next will be your minus 6 by 6, which is minus 1. Clear? Now we will move on to the question number 2. So in the question number 2, we have to represent these rational numbers, that is minus 2 by 11, minus 5 by 11, and minus 9 by 11 on the number line. Clear? So the denominator is 11, we have to divide in 11 equal parts, and minus, that means on the left hand side. So we'll start. This first one is minus 1 by 11, this next one is minus 2 by 11. Similarly we move on, we'll get minus 5 by 11, minus 6 by 11, minus 7 by 11, minus 8 by 11, and this is minus 9 by 11. Next one is minus 10 by 11, and this minus 1 means minus 11 by 11. Clear? Now we'll move on to question number 3. So question number 3 is that what we have to do in question number 3. In the question number 3, we have to write down the 5 rational numbers smaller than 2. So 5 rational numbers smaller than 2. Any 5 rational numbers we can write down. Okay, because 2 can be written in the form of 2 by 1. So any 5 rational numbers. So basically this can also be the answer: 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, any, because they all can be represented by the p by q form, that is minus 5 by 4, minus 5 by 1, minus 4 by 1. But what is the other way? That this 2 can be represented in the form of 14 by 7. Why I have taken 7? Because you have to represent 5 rational numbers. So any denominator which is more than 5 you can take. So I have taken 7 randomly. So that means that will make 14 by 7. 2 can be represented in the form of 14 by 7, and these rational numbers are less than the 2. 13 by 7, 12 by 7, 11 by 7, 10 by 7, 9 by 7. Clear? These all are smaller than by 14 by 7, which is equal to 2. Or I can write 2 in the form of 16 by 8. I have just written or. This is the other way of doing the answer. 15 by 8, 14. Any, you can express this 2 in any form. Okay, but make sure that the denominator should be more than 5, because if you take 5 or less than 5, then you're not able to write 5 rational numbers. Clear? The next one is find 10 rational numbers between minus 2 by 5 and 1 by 2. You have to find 10 rational numbers. So what is the way to proceed this question? First we make this minus 2 by 5 and 1 by 2 like fractions by making the denominator same. We have to make the denominator same. Okay, then how we'll make the denominator same of this 5 and 2? We'll take the LCM of 5 and 2. So I have taken the LCM of 5 and 2, that is coming 10. So I can write down the next step, that I have to make the denominator 10, because then they will become like. The denominators are same. Then I can write down the rational numbers between them. Without making the denominator same, I cannot write the rational numbers between them. So I have to make the denominator same. So I am taking 10. So that means to make the denominator of this minus 2 by 5 10, I have to multiply this by 2. If I am multiplying in the denominator, I have to multiply with the numerator also by same number. So to make the denominator 10, I am multiplying this by 2. It will become minus 4 by 10. Similarly 1 by 2, I have to make the denominator 10. I have to multiply by 5 by numerator and denominator. So it will become 5 by 10. Now I can write the rational numbers between them. This minus 4 by 10 which is equivalent to minus 2 by 5, and this is 5 by 10 which is equivalent to 1 by 2. So I can write down the rational numbers. So which are the rational numbers I can write down? The rational numbers I can write down: minus 3 by 10, minus 2 by 10, minus 1 by 10, 0 by 10, simply 0 can also be written, 1 by 10, 2 by 10, 3 by 10 and 4 by 10. But if you count whether these are 10 rational numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I can write only 8 rational numbers. But here the question says that 10 rational numbers. So that means this is not sufficient. So what we have to do then? This minus 4 by 10 and 5 by 10 can be further multiplied so that we can write down the required numbers of rational numbers. So what we are doing now, the minus 4 by 10 can be further multiplied by any number. You can multiply by 3, you can multiply by 4, you can multiply by 5, you can multiply by 10, any number. Or in the beginning also, this minus 2 by 5 in the beginning itself can be multiplied by any number. But here we do not get the required number of rational number. So in the very big itself, in the beginning, we can multiply by 4. Okay, this is just to show you that this is not coming. Otherwise, in the very beginning step, you can multiply it by observing whether it will come or not. Okay, so again I have to multiply by 2. It is coming minus 8 by 20. And again, same by this number, and same I have to multiply by this, so it will come 10 by 20. Now I can see that, can I write down the 10 rational numbers? Yes, I can write down the 10 rational numbers between the given two rational numbers. These are minus 7 by 20, minus 6 by 20, minus 5 by 20 and so on. I can write any 10 rational numbers. There can be more because this is up to 10. So 3 by 10, 20, 4 by 20, 5 by 20, any 10 rational numbers I can write. Clear? Now question number 5. First part, it is same like the fourth question, so I'm just doing the repetition. I will explain you. There are 3 parts in this question. It has to be done in the same way like we did in the question number 4. Here I'm going to show you the solution of first one only. The second one and third one is your homework and you have to complete by your own. Clear? Means this is your homework. You can consider this as an assignment. You have to complete the second part and third part. Clear? So 2 by 3 and 4 by 5. Same way, LCM is coming 15. That means I will multiply this 2 by 3. This 2 by 3, I have to make the denominator 15. So I will multiply by 5. That is coming 10 by 15. This 4 by 5, I have to make the denominator 15. So I am multiplying by 3. So it is coming 12 by 15. So you can see 10 by 15 and 12 by 15. Only one rational number 11 by 15 I can write down. But the requirement is 5. So that means further I can multiply by 3. Or 4, 5, whatever the number you can choose. So I'm multiplying by 3, it is coming 30 by 45 and it is coming by 36 by 45. So I can write down any 5 rational numbers now between 2 by 3 and 4 by 5. That means 31 by 45, 32 by 45, 33 by 45, 34 by 45, 35 by 45. Clear? But suppose if the requirement is 10 rational numbers, then this multiplied by 3, this is not sufficient because you are not able to write 10 rational numbers. Then you have to choose some other number. So it's very simple. You can take 10 every time. By taking 10, obviously you get more than 5, 6 rational numbers or 10. Sometimes you can take 100 also. Okay, that will be very easy. And multiplication by 10 is the easiest thing to do. Now, second part and third part I have already told you have to do by your own. Sixth question. Sixth question is same like question number third, where you have to write down the 5 rational numbers greater than smaller than 2. Here you have to write down the 5 rational numbers greater than minus 2. Similarly, greater than minus 2. What are the numbers you can write down? Minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, any 5 rational numbers. But the process is what? Minus 2 can be present in the form of minus 14 by 7. 7 because the denominator I have to take more than 5. So I can write down this rational numbers greater. Observe this thing that you have to write down greater. So that means minus 14 by 7. In the negative, the numbers smaller are the greater ones. So minus 13 by 7, minus 12 by 7, minus 11 by 7, minus 10 by 7, minus 9 by 7, any other numbers. Sometimes in a hurry, you will write down minus 15 by 7, but that becomes smaller. Here you have to write down greater. Clear? Question number 7, which is the last question of the exercise. Same type of questions which we did in the 4th and the 5th. So again, find 10 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 3 by 4. LCM of 5 and 4 is coming 20. So I have to multiply this 3 by 5 so that the denominator of 5 becomes 20. So how I can multiply that? This become 20. I have to multiply by 4. So I'm multiplying by 4. It will come 12 by 20. Similarly, the 3 by 4 can we multiply? This 4 we have to make 20. So I have to multiply by 5. This become 15 by 20. But this 12 by 20 and 15 by 20, I cannot able to write 10 rational numbers. So I have to multiply further. I can multiply this by 4. So it become 48 by 80. And this can be become 15 by 20 multiplied by 4. It becomes 60 by 80. Clear? And now I can write down 10 rational numbers. If you see from 48 to 60, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, even 59 can also be there. I can write 10, 11, but we need only 10. But suppose if it is required more than 10, then you have to multiply by 5. Or if you suppose you multiply by 10, so it becomes 120 by 200. If you multiply this by 10, what becomes 120 by 200, and this will become 150 by 200. Now 120 and 150, you can write so many rational numbers. Clear? So 10 is the other way of the 10 number can also be choose to multiply. Clear? So here we end our exercise 1.2. Now you have to copy down all these questions, complete questions and their answers in your notebook. And the part second and third of question number 5 is your homework. I have not explained you, I have not done here, that you have to do by your own. Clear? So in the next video we're going to start with the next chapter, that is chapter number 2, linear equations in one variable. Clear? Okay, thank you.